All right, you're going to have to hear me out on this one. Panda bears might not actually be real, and I am dead serious despite this smile on my mug. I can't help it. It's so much fun. Let's talk about it. It's Tinfoil Tuesday.
So if you like exposing truth and dropping truth bombs, then welcome to Tinfoil Tuesday.
I want the truth. All right, last night I was hanging out with some guys and this subject came up and not a single person there had heard of it. I thought this was like pretty well known. Nobody knew it. So I scratched everything for Tinfoil Tuesday. I've got no notes. I'm just going to talk to you kind of like I hang out with my buddies and what we say and just throwing ideas out there. Panda bears may not be real. Stick with me. I know, Ethel. It's going to be fun. Today's fun is brought to you by CMMG. Today is the day. You know you want to pull the trigger. Jump over there. Use my code when you get there. Y'all know that I am partial to the peanut butter banshee, but go any direction you want. Pick out your length, pick out your color, pick out your caliber, and tell them I sent you. Use my code when you get over to CMMG. You people, thank you for a patient thumbs up today. If you are patient and willing to take on new data, hit me a thumbs up. It's a lot of fun. Get yourself subscribed. All right, there is a continuum of things I believe. If you watch Tinfoil Tuesday, you know this. There's things that we know that we know that we know. People see really tall beings regularly. We don't know what they are. They could be the Nephilim. Who knows? I don't know. But we do know that they see them. And then there's things all the way at the other end that we have no idea, like black holes or windows into other galaxies. I don't know. And right smack in the middle, 50-50, I don't know where I'm at between what I know that I know and what I have no clue of is Michelle Obama's wee-wee. This one, the panda thing, I gotta bifurcate this just a little bit. It went around on TikTok a few months ago that panda bears are just people dressed up in suits. That was a joke. Nobody actually believes that. And like the Pat McAfee show got talking about it. Pandas as a whole are worthless. Check this out right here. It's a compilation. They are worthless, completely worthless animals. They have no instincts at all. And we'll talk about that. But pandas are some wacky animals. They are not people in costumes. They're not. That's what went around on TikTok the other day. But that got started from a much larger situation. Here's some articles here where people have talked about this and researchers have researched it. And there is some compelling data that, yes, they're a real animal. They exist. Watch them eat. They eat bamboo. But we get to the point where when we start looking at them, there's several reasons that are all verified and all compelling as to why they're not actually a real animal. The part that I do believe, I don't believe they're people in costumes. The part I do believe for sure is probably, they were engineered. And when you look at the fossil record, they are not there. There is nothing in the fossil record. There's also nothing, literally nothing in the Chinese art, all their ceramics and their tapestries and all of their paintings. The Chinese are really into animals. You got the year of the rat and the year of the dragon and all that stuff, and they eat the cats. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. I'm telling you this, there is nothing in Chinese antiquity depicting them, but that's their national animal now. All of this stuff got really started in the 60s. It looks like maybe in like the late 1800s, they were genetically engineered, maybe not in a petri dish, but certainly through selective breeding or animal husbandry. Although it being the Chinese, humans created pandas. Now, you have a carnivore that is completely worthless. It has zero survival instincts. It eats bamboo. That makes no sense. It has carnivore teeth. You're going to see articles out there that said, millions of years ago, don't even get me started, Ethel. Millions of years ago, they evolved to eat bamboo because there was a food shortage. We have no idea. Science has no idea. Somebody last night I was hanging out with, said, Johnny, do you even believe in anything? And I'm like, yeah, I live in reality. There's a lot of things I don't know, but I do know since the We are 72-0 in conspiracy theories, undefeated. I'm putting the panda bear up to bat. Now, at this point, they don't breed. They have to be forced to bred or artificially inseminated. They will not breed. They can't survive in the wild. China owns them all. We had some, and then they took them back from us. I think there may be one or two in the country now, but you can't get to them. There's a shortage of them. They all live either in captivity or in enclosures that are like larger farms, but they are all protected. They all have to have food brought to them. They can't hunt. They can't breed. They can't climb a freaking tree, which is their habitat, allegedly. We bred them. Somehow they just showed up in the timeline, and there is zero evidence of pandas before 100 years ago. It is wild. The reason I want to talk about this today, it's fun. Check this out. China, at one point, because of their shortage of pandas, painted some Chow Chow dogs and tried to pawn them off as panda bears. They're not. They're not. And it's a lot of fun. I love this. Number one, it's fun. Number two, this is a fun jumping off place. You can talk to your friends and family about this and say, you know what, Mildred, I heard panda bears aren't real from that guy on the internet. Yeah, I didn't make this up. I've been researching this kind of stuff and deep diving for a long time, but it calls into question, like my friend asked me last night, Johnny, do you believe in anything? Yeah, I do. I believe in a lot of things, but he says you push back on literally all of the current narratives. I do. The government lies to us. To quote my friend Louie, I'm not sure about panda bears, but when I look at the government, I know I've been lied to. It's Tinfoil Tuesday. See you soon.
Welcome to Tinfoil Tuesday. We hope you sing along.
You want answers? Diabetes.